All right, let's do this, yo. All right, all right, all right. Welcome, everybody. Hey, look, what's up? Honey, babe. I see you, my sister. How is everybody doing today? Yeah, this beat is giving me some vibe. Oh. Maybe I should begin rap now. Oh, yo, yo, yo. Let's go. Let's go. How you doing, everybody? You welcome to Uncle Beno. Let's get this going right now. Woo! Then it's like if I enter studio, people will actually buy my music. Oh. I will just rap in my Yoruba accent. All right. Welcome, 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 everybody. You know how we do it. Just gonna get this going, and we usually wrap it up in about 1 hour, 1 hour 20 minutes top, right? Oh, honey, babe, you love the rap. Maybe I should rap for you, my sister. Yo, yo, she's beautiful, she's fine, she's quick, she get. Like I don't go buy my tongue, I beg. All right. Please hit the like button. Do me a favor, just hit the like button. Let's buzz everybody into the studio, and we can quickly wrap this up. This is Uncle Beno's channel, and as usual, on this channel, we don't judge. We just try to look at trending issues, and then we draw the lessons from the issues. And the purpose of drawing out the lesson is to educate the younger ones on how they can live a better life and make good choices. Today's topic is about marriage. Fortunately, I'm not a relationship coach. I'm not a marriage expert. I don't do any of those stuff. But I've told you guys on multiple occasions, if you need good advice from a trained professional coach, go talk to my brother, Man of Prestige. Man of Prestige will guide you on personal development and how you can navigate the choppy waters of relationship. And also, if you need matured breakdown and analysis, go follow my Auntie B of Obodoyinbo TV. Auntie B is just a host with a lot of experience, and Auntie B is actually very good at dissecting matter and draw the wisdom out of it. And Auntie B don't do that alone. She also do it with so many amazing sisters and uncles on the platform. So that's why I always recommend those two YouTube channels. Go follow Obodoyinbo TV, and of course subscribe to Man of Prestige so you can learn. But as far as, oh, Sister Natu, how you doing, my sister? You're welcome. But as far as Uncle Beno's channel is concerned, you know, my own way is always like Agbero way, you know, straight up, street. And that is why I'm not going to tell you that my advice is the best, because all I can tell you is I'm speaking from my personal experience and what I've learned from other people's experience, you know. And I always have brilliant sisters and brothers who hop in the studio to help us break some of these things down. So if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe. And of course, don't be a stranger. Always leave your comments, leave your thoughts. Let us know what you think about these issues. So today we're going to look at two people. We're going to be looking at the wedding of Davido and Sharon Ooja. And to be honest, my topic of discussion today is actually, let me show you guys, Sharon Ooja versus Davido and Chioma. Double standard. So And whenever you go to somebody's YouTube channel, always try to find out what their channel stands for and where they are coming from. In my case, I like to defend brotherhood, but I don't defend stupidity. No, I only try to see senses in what brothers does at times. I probably try to explain from my point of view what I think was going on in their situation. Like I said, my take is not like the best. I'm just coming from my personal experience. So when I'm talking about this matter right here, this Sharon Ooja and Davido Chioma wedding, and the reason I'm talking about double standard is that initially I do not want to say anything about Sharon Ooja. I like her as a person. It's just that unfortunately I haven't watched any of her shows or movies. I'm sorry, I'm not just the super person for Nollywood movies like that. I do watch Nollywood movies, especially when I get to know the actors and actresses and I see how they've performed. But I haven't watched her show at all. So I really don't know her up close professionally. And in her private life, I don't know her also. I think the first time I get to hear anything about Sharon Ooja was when Sabinos went to Lege Miami's show. You know, Lege Miami, that guy that is doing the matchmaking on Instagram. So there was one time Sabino went to his show and Sabino said, Lege, I want you to give me, just find me Sharon Ooja. All I want to see is Sharon Ooja. And that's when I'm like, who is Sharon Ooja? Who is Sharon Ooja? So, and I guess those are part of the preparation towards her wedding. I think they just wanted to like bring traffic and attention to their wedding. So that's when I started hearing about her. Then Davido's wedding came, and we were all happy for Davido and Chioma. Me in particular, I said in one of my coffee show that I am happy for Chioma, and Chioma is the reason why I basically have a lot of interest in the wedding. And I told you guys my sentiments already. I like Chioma. I like Chioma as a younger sister. I like Chioma as a possible daughter, nothing more. And I like her because of the way she was reserved, the way she did not bring her issues to social media, and how she stay her lane. And the fact that she has been with Davido for quite a long time, and she have seen Shege in that relationship too, and yet she stay put. So I just want her to be happy. So that is the reason why I'm always for Chioma. Then what now brought Sharon Ooja into my mirror. My lens now called Sharon Ooja because after Sharon had a wedding last weekend, people wouldn't let us hear word. Online in-laws, they started comparing her wedding to Chioma's wedding. And then I saw a couple of comments that pissed me off. People were like, oh, you see, Chioma, she married a cheater. Yeah, I'm not sorry for her. I'm not this, I'm not. And I'm like, what the F? What's wrong? What is wrong with you guys? Why don't you just leave Chioma alone and let her enjoy her life? It's her marriage, it's her choice. And everybody that loves the video and Chioma, we are all in it. So why are some people being bitter? And the painful part is that there are a couple of sisters, content creators, who are actually single. They've been single for the longest. You can even tell when you look at their eyes, we know that these people, they don't old. But they are usually the TikTokers who go hop on TikTok and rant nonsense. One did like almost like 10 episodes on Chioma and Davido's wedding. And every time she would end up criticizing Chioma. Why won't Chioma pick Davido? Why won't Chioma choose Davido? Why can't she walk away? Baby. And I'm like, girl, take it easy. You are single. You are freaking single. If you're that good at reading relationship, knowing who is right for somebody or something, you would have been married by now. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to share that, but it just gets me whenever I have video show up on my timeline and she's like, Chioma this, Chioma that. Like, what the F? Yes, honey babe, she did 10, more than 10. I don't even subscribe to her channel, but I know very soon, maybe when I get to work, her video will pop up again. Then maybe I can share it so you guys can go look at her page and all the narcissistic things she's saying about Chioma and Davido's wedding. Now, the next thing she did was when she now saw Sharon's wedding, she's like, "Oh, Sharon, welcome, Victoria." So she's like, "Sharon, wow, so lovely. They are in love. Ooh, this is what we're talking about. When you're gonna choose your man, pick the right man. Pick a man who will be there for you. It's not like Chioma settling." That's okay. Okay. It be like say this guy don't join the gang of Awon Weary that just want to rant about the Davido's wedding. And that is where it started doing, even though I was like, I was on a gig in Dallas. My gig was not going to be started until like 3 hours later because I usually arrive early. So I'm like, okay, let me dig into this Sharon and her husband. Let me even get to know them. And anytime I type Sharon Ooja, either on Google, WhatsApp, Instagram, you can see a lot of publications on Sharon, and she's doing amazing. Okay. Most of the posts I saw about her, they were positive posts. Then I Googled her husband, and that is when I received the first shock. Everything that pops up about this dude is either something that is written by one blogger in one corner of the art. There is not much information on him. And then I started thinking, even I talk, say this guy right here. If you guys say this guy is a billionaire, that means you are indirectly saying this guy is successful. He don't make money, he don't blow. If you are a billionaire, you're gonna have access. Because unlike Nigeria, hey, what's up, Sissy? How you doing, my sister? So unlike Nigeria is where people just say this one a billionaire, that one a billionaire, with no assets to show for it. But for those of us who are in the Western world, we know that when we say someone is a billionaire, we're not talking in terms of physical cash. We're talking in terms of investments. At least you should have like a company that has its own page and everything going on. You should have invested in real estate that people can actually point to that, oh, this guy get this one, he get that one. You can't be a billionaire in secret. It's impossible. I get it. If you inherit trust or maybe your parent have companies or something, they might be using proxy, but one way or the other, people will still find you. Google will aggregate you. Google will show that, oh, this is this person. We're going to have a lot of information about you. So the moment I tried and I couldn't find anything on the guy and all the couple of things I found on him, I'm just like, are you freaking kidding me? How is he a billionaire? So that just tell me red flag, red flag, red flag. And that's when I started digging deep into it. And then I Googled Sharon Ooja and her husband. And then hell was let loose. Everything I'm telling you right now, you can do it yourself. This is Uncle Beno. I have no interest, whatever is going on. I just wanted to quickly run this up and then get my sisters to just give us 1 or 2 points about this. Please, if you haven't liked the video yet, please hit the subscribe, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's get some people in the studio so the algorithm can favor us. All right. Sisi say at Beno exactly, there is no info on his source of wealth. I never wanted to speak when they first posted because people say you are a hater. Exactly. Exactly. And like I said right now, I am not interested in their wedding or anything they have going. I wish them good luck. I wish them a successful marriage. I wish them a lifetime together. Because for me, as an uncle, I'm always happy when I see young girls or boys getting married. That is our prayer. As a dad myself, I want to see my children get married too. So when I see people getting married, it just gladdens my heart, like, yes, finally 2 people found each other. But because people, especially, and this is the bad belly in Nollywood, I think the bad belly in Nollywood is what is going to give Sharon a lot of headache in this marriage. Because Davido had his wedding, and Davido invited people who are in his circle. Davido is an entertainer, he's a musician. He invited entertainers and the people who are close to him and his wife, Chioma. And because many of these fake ass Nollywood actors and actresses, they couldn't get in, the moment they flooded Sharon Ooja's wedding, they started posting and throwing shade at Chioma and Davido. So I just want people to understand where all these contents are coming from. For me personally, I'm not interested in Sharon and her husband. I wish them good luck, but I just wanted to say, okay, let me see why is it a problem for some people that Chioma married Davido and Davido had never been married? He's just a boy who could regulate his bola, hopping from one woman to another, and then start pumping out baby mama. But yet, Davido and Chioma stayed together. So why this hate? Now, you guys attended Sharon's wedding, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, what was that their hashtag, Seth? Just love for us, or love for just two of us, or that their hashtag, Seth, the thing, Seth. I don't get it. So I'm like, okay, Sharon, you're good. You are like a beautiful sister. I like you. You do your thing, but I want to get to know your man. Because I need to understand the comparison between Davido and this dude. So the more I dig into this, bro, I couldn't come up with something substantial. Rather, I check him on Lego, I think it's called legal.com or something. It's one of the websites whereby you can actually look up people if they have court cases or something. So I look him up there and boom. Let me see if I can show you guys what I found. Just give me, let me open this up and show you guys. So I look him up on Legal Lily or something, and he shows that this dude has been married and divorced. Where is the other one? Make I even see hair. Let me show this one to you guys. You know, like I've said severally, some of us that are into podcasting, we do a lot of research because you don't want to come on your platform and start saying things that weren't real, things that people will frown at. So you got to get your facts right. So on their wedding day, there is this controversial blogger. She go by Stella Damikuku or something. I don't even know how to pronounce her name. She just posted and said, this dude Sharon is getting married to has 3 wives, that he has been divorced 3 times. And you know what happened on social media space? Bad news travel faster. Please hit the like button, guys. Please hit the like button. So you know what happened on social media? Bad news travel faster. So Stella posted that this dude has been married, has been divorced 3 times. And then people are like, which time? You're not divorcing, no divorce. No. And you know, to everybody, every sane person, once you hear that, your red flag alert will go off. Like, are you kidding me? Divorced 3 times for real? And something about Nigeria is this. If there is a rumor, there is element of truth. That's one thing about Nigerian gossip space. Once they start carrying it and start saying something about it, just know that there is element of truth. Something is fishing. So after the wedding now, trust the Nigerian Diggers Association, they went to work. They started digging. And then they started coming up with pictures. This is the picture of his first marriage, his first wife. This is the picture of his second marriage. What? Then somebody, I think my blogger was the one, Tosin. Yeah, let me share that post with you guys. I think Tosin was the one who actually shared that on our Facebook blog. For those who don't know, we have a blog. It's called African Podcast. So the blog is on Facebook. So Tosin shared that post, and Tosin was like, this is what somebody who know them very well in Los Angeles posted. For those who lives in LA, the girl is still posting. I think I have to beg Tosin to please give them a break. Tosin is still posting more. Oh man, I love my blogger, man. Oh, Tosi, Tosi. So Tosi shared this, and let me show you guys. When Tosi shared this, I'm like, Tosi, where did you get this information now? Eh? So Tosi posted and said, undisclosed lady shares shocking revelation about the just wedded Sharon Ooja's husband, Mr. Nwoke. According to a lady who took it upon herself to reveal the supposed filthy past of Ugonwoke, actress Sharon Ooja's just wedded husband claimed that Nwoke isn't just a serial heartbreaker, but also a philanderer who finds joy in breaking women's heart. The attached receipt also claimed that Mr. Nwoke is not a billionaire as we all thought, and that he was widely known in Los Angeles um, and San Bernardino for his reported filthy lifestyle, adding that Sharon Ooja may have sponsored her own wedding. So the moment I saw this, I'm like, okay, this is getting interesting now. This is getting interesting. So I went through all the screenshot and everything, and then layers upon layers, I started discovering a whole bag of nonsense. And I'm like, what is this for God's sake? What is going on? All this red flag that women advocates have been talking about, relationship counselors have been talking about, what happened? Did Sharon really ignore all the red flags and just go ahead? Or did the guy actually came clean, tell her everything about his past, and Sharon can feel that, okay, this is a repentant serial husband. I think I'm gonna be the last one. So that's when I went digging. And when I went digging, just to confirm that this guy was actually married before, I found this one right here. And this is from legal website where you can actually Google people's name. You just have to search for people's name, and if they have any case, they're gonna bring it up and show it to you. So the case was Nwoke Chineye Florence versus Nwoke Emmanuel Ugochukwu, and they filed the case on May 2, 2019. They want me to subscribe to get the case number, but I don't need the case number. I already see what I wanted to see. So the category for which the lawsuit was being filed was dissolution with minor children under general jurisdiction. So the judge who presided over the case was Honorable G.I.G. Bosley, and the matter type is divorce slash separation. The county for the case was Los Angeles County, CA. So, ladies and gentlemen, there we have our proof that this dude has already been married before. Okay, so at least the question of it's a lie, you know, married before, this and that, those questions should not even come up at this time. Let's just say bye-bye to that. Now, and you can also remember that on this platform, I've said several times that for me, I believe divorce is a solution and not a problem. When two people are in a relationship and they felt that they are no longer compatible, instead of becoming a terrorist on each other's neck, it's better they both go their different ways. That's just my opinion. Okay, divorce is a good thing. If you and your partner have tried everything to make your marriage work and it wasn't working, it's better you separate or you divorce amicably and you both co-parent. So I have nothing against divorce. However, another image came out where I think Tosin also shared that, where dude was seen with his second wife, whether that one a second, whether not a third, but there are also proof that this guy actually married another lady. And then, to cut the whole story short, we got the breakdown that dude has been married 3 times. According to the grapevine, they said he was married to a white guy, a white lady, and then he married to 2 other black ladies, which apparently are Africans. Now, does that mean that he's lying to Sharon? I don't know. It's not my business. But my concern, as far as this show today is that why the double standard? And I need my sisters here. I'm going to share let me share my link, but I just wanted to quickly drop this before I dive into it. I need my sisters here to tell me why the double standard. Why is it a problem that Chioma got married to Davido, who only have baby mamas, never married, and they've been together forever? And Sharon married to a guy who, according to rumor, and with 2 receipts that show that this guy has been married. Okay, let's even say he has been married twice. Why are you guys doing? They are so pretty. This is so sweet. Oh God, when? This is what we are looking for. And then when I want to suffocate my baby girl, Chioma, you guys are on Chioma's neck. Chioma married a red flag. He married Davido. If Davido toast you anti-single, you're not gonna marry him. Do you know what it means to be worth $40 million? And when you look at Chioma and Davido, if you look at all their videos and everything, are you going to tell me you don't see love between those two? Those two beautiful souls, you don't see love between them. And in some of our series here, if you go back to many of the series I have on this platform, I did a show where I defended Chioma. I also defended Davido, and I defended Sophia Momodu. And I stated over and over again that when a man loves you, when a man loves a woman, and the woman loves him back, this dude will go and make mistake, come back, no matter what everybody tell the woman. Your husband do this, your husband now with it, your husband and that. What him that loves her and she loves him, what he tells the lady is what the lady will resort to at the end of the day. That's what she's going to accept. Thank God we have experienced sisters watching now. Just tell me I'm wrong. When a woman loves a man and the man loves her back too, and more importantly, they have friendship between them. I know a lot of people fall in love, but they don't get to enjoy that friendship part. And I've said it on multiple occasions. As I'm speaking with you right now, I'm a married man. If me and my wife have issues, the one thing I'm afraid of losing the most is the friendship we have created. And you need to test that friendship to understand that friendship is different from love. You got to get that, understand it first. You need to know that when they say, oh, these guys are in love, fine. But when they say, oh, they're actually in love, but they are friends. Bagbeo. Before you can be your wife's best friend or your wife can be your best friend, you guys have gone through your up and down. You have seen shake gate together. In fact, both of you have been on each other's throat. You have gone through so many things, and you get to a point whereby you just master each other and you respect each other and you start sharing and you do a lot of things together that even when you are with each other, you no longer hide anything. You want to fart, you will fart. You go just release and your husband will laugh and say, bad girl, you don't mess. You know, your husband will go to the bathroom. He will come out and Ebola go to swing. You will even type in his butt and say, old man, go and wear pants. So let me tell you guys something. No woman wants to connect with a man at the passionate level, the emotional level, and they are connected at the companionship level, and they become a friend, and you want her to easily throw that friendship out of the door just because people got pregnant for him or something. So that's just my thing. So please tell me, my sisters, why is it a no for Chioma marrying Davido and it's a yes for Sharon marrying this bro that we know nothing about? And let me tell you this one last thing before I share the link. We also found out, and this is coming from Sharon herself. Let me show you guys. Now, wait till me, I see. They go with you. Let me show you guys, and I'll read it to you right now. When Sharon went to tell the story, because she's a celebrity, she owned her followers an explanation of how she found love. And when she went to tell the story, she said this. My love story is one that I'd say is nothing short of a miracle. I had just recovered from what I considered the worst heartbreak of my life. I was filming And my sister mentioned that a friend wanted to speak to me. I replied that I wasn't in the mood to talk to anyone. Nevertheless, she gave this person my contact information and he turned out to be innovative. I wondered who this person was. We probably didn't speak as much as we should have. Months passed and he kept trying to reach out to me. I thought this guy is persistent. We had many cute conversations, and one day we talked for maybe 3 hours. I almost, I'm not joking, all right? I'm not joking. It was one of those. Let me take this off my screen so that I can read the rest of it. Yeah. So she continued, and she said, I'm not joking. It was one of those conversations where I thought, I think I like this guy. We dated for 2.5 months. We dated for 2.5 months, and I was engaged in the 3rd month. I'm married 2 months after. 2 months after. I love it. Okay. Now, for those that want to come and help us break this Bala Blue scenario down, I'm sharing my link. Please, you can come and give us your 2 cents. Now, do you see a red flag here or not? What that story tells me is that this dude love bombed her. And I quickly want to tell you guys something about love bombing. Especially for those of us who have been on the street before, we don't play all these game pass. When a man wants to love bomb a woman, he only need 4 tools. And these 4 tools are, number 1, physical appearance. If he looks good, welcome, honey babe. I see you, mama. Number 1, physical appearance. Number 2, money. Number 3, attention. And number 4, affection. Any man that gives a woman these 4 tools or these 4 qualities, auntie, no matter how you say you're strong, Risho, especially when age is not on your side. Sharon is 33 years old. She's getting to that area when they say no zone area for women. So nothing anybody can tell me. She's desperate. Okay? Now, what this guy did to Sharon, according to all the things Sharon have shared on her Instagram, which I'm going to show you guys, everything this guy has done was to love bomb her and make sure he didn't give her that space, no time for her to figure out who he really was. That is the danger in these things. Eh? He literally love bombed her into submission. Eh? Welcome, honey babe.
Hello.
See. Hey, honey babe, how you doing, my sister?
I'm good. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, perfectly well. I can
hear you. Fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Please, guys, help us like this video now. Man,
please like the video, everybody, please.
Okay, honey babe, what do you make of this situation here?
Now, you know that maybe I'm transparent in everything that I say, so I don't just say I'm always talking about what I've experienced. I've experienced that because my ex-husband did exactly the same thing. As you know, I already had a son and I broke up my engagement. And obviously my mom was like, I'm the eldest child. She was very much, single mom. She wasn't really happy with that. Very much, I know someone from Nigeria. Now, very similar to Sharon, love bombed me. Came to the UK. We technically saw each other, I'm going to be honest, maybe 6 times. Proposed within a couple of months. Very similar to Sharon. Love bombed me. Wouldn't let me think. I remember I kept thinking something is not quite right because, like I said, I'm a single mom, and I kept thinking he has a child. I have a child. Is there no single women in Nigeria? But he likes me. This. And next thing I know, I got married. Now I'm of the opinion, do you? We came onto this show to learn lessons. I'm not condemning her. That's her business. I mean, we're taking lessons, and I will tell you right now, because I was love bombed, bomb, and because of the pressure of being the eldest child, and I already had a son, I wasn't ashamed of him. But it was like my mum was on my head. I wasn't. I'm going to be honest. I'm not the honey babe now is not the same person I was how many years ago. I was very pressured by my parents, especially having my eldest son, and I made it, and I married this guy. But the joke is that you're love bombed, and then reality sets in. You now realize that you have nothing in common because all you've been doing is talking on the phone. You've never actually dated him. You've never found out what does he stand for. You never found out if you have an argument, how do you deal with conflict, and all the things that I didn't see because I was so wrapped up in the love bomb is basically what happened. The marriage disintegrated in less than 6 months.
Hmm.
And we are divorced, and it's been nearly 10 years since we divorced. And I will say this again, I'm not going to blame him, but because I never got to know him because of the love bombing, you can't really get to know someone just talking on the phone. You can't really get to know someone 3 months dating. People can be 10, trust me. Now, I'm not condemning my ex-husband because he's the father of my child, but we had no business getting married to each other. Now, it's fantastic, the wedding, and we did the big wedding, we did everything. But at the end of the day, the marriage crashed and burned. And all I can see from this is basically a mirror of what I did.
Hmm. Hmm.
Do you
Okay.
understand what I'm saying?
What would be your advice to young ladies out there based on what we know so far?
My advice is that I'm of the opinion like Auntie B. I personally, just based on my own experience and other people's experience, I always say marriage in your environment, because all this one person's in another country, you're in another country, you never really get to know the person. Talking on the phone for 5-6 hours is not the same as seeing someone face to face. So personally, for me, I would personally would have liked, if we're talking about this case study of Sharon, to have dated this guy a bit longer. There's nothing wrong with 6 months to a year, or maybe even longer, to really know where your values are. Are you compatible? When you
Yes.
have an argument, how does he respond? What are his values? How are his extended family? You know, all them kind of things. You don't know this in 2.5 months, 3 months,
At
and then
all.
getting engaged. You don't see all of this.
At all.
And that's what I will advise anybody. And
Yes.
like I said, a big mistake I did is that we didn't investigate my ex-husband in terms of his family structure. Not saying it was a negative, but those are things that I would advise people. She should know if he's been married 1, 2, 3, 4 times. She should know this.
I think she knows, but she
And
was
then
doing.
again, why would you not ask questions?
Imagine. Honey babe, let us quickly get Sister Natu's opinion
Sure.
before we move on. Sister Natu, how are you doing, my sister?
I'm doing well, sir. How about you? Hi,
We
honey
just
babe.
we
Hey
just
sis, how are you doing? You good?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. So, from what
Fantastic.
I heard, right, rumor has it that they've been married since last year.
okay.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's
Yes,
not
rumor
recent?
has it that, yes.
Wow.
So,
I
this
didn't know
one is
that.
just like the celebration and everything. So, I know someone that knows that, like, on a personal level, but the person is trying not to release too much information. But she did say they were married since last year, and she already even has a green card already.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Sure.
so they've been married since last year, so I think it's enough time for her to know him or whatever it is. And sometimes women, women as the warriors. If we love, we don't want to like research anything again because she's enjoying this moment that she has not experienced in her life.
Exactly.
So she
Yes.
doesn't want to
Exactly.
research anything that will interfere with it. Do you understand?
Hmm.
Like you hearing your partner doing on the phone every time, and you say, I don't want to check his phone so that I will not see anything that will hurt me. But Holy Spirit is telling you, check, oh, check, don't go too far. You're like, let's just be going. Until they serve you hot breakfast for inside hot afternoon, 90 degrees. You start to they burn you, then you start complaining. But I think they've married since last year. Whatever is going on, I think she knows. So what happened
Yeah.
was that when the story started coming up 2 days ago, I I was at work and wait, no. I wasn't at work. I was trying to like check to see stuffs about him. And a couple of information came up, which I didn't like bother. I was like, but when the news became too much yesterday, and I said, okay, I will check today. Because part of my job I do investigations, right? But some of the softwares are paid software. So if you run something, they'll have to charge your company if you run it. So when I try to do like the other ones that we do that are not paid, the whole thing that I saw like 2 days ago, I can't find it again. The whole stuff that I saw 2 days ago, I couldn't find it again. So I'm like, okay,
Mm.
there's a high chance that some of the things people are saying, there's a truth attached to it. The element of truth attached to it because you can't even find some of the stuff that they said about him. So he has gone as far as clearing some uh internet footprints about him.
Yes.
So like
Mm.
Brother Ben has said to some extent, even though I don't agree, I try to say why are they attacking Chioma? The way you are supporting Chioma, some people didn't support Chioma. That's the way some people are supporting Sharon and not supporting
Yeah,
Chioma.
yeah,
And
yeah.
Chioma and Sharon are two different things. Do you understand?
Totally.
Chioma and
Yes.
Sharon, Chioma and Davido have been together for a minute. This one's just men. So
Mm,
it's not the same scenario, honestly
totally.
speaking. I think that blogger that started the drama, it was the way she put it. She said she's been the fourth wife, like one person with the marry or someone would already get three wives. That's how she made it. So people were thinking that he was married and adding Sharon as a fourth wife, the way she put it, and that's how people perceived it. But like what Ben has said, if you're a billionaire and you want to make more money now, do you understand? Millionaires always want to make money.
Yes.
This crowd for this marriage is supposed to bring crowd to whatever you're doing and to bring buying crowd for you. So if you're going to hide whatever you're doing, there's something fishy because
Exactly.
nobody even know about him. So if
Exactly.
this marriage is bringing people to know about him, want to know what he's doing. As per in-laws, want to patronize our in-laws. Sure, I like,
Yeah. So
but if you're hiding what you're doing, even that business that he has his name on it, I still want to investigate and see if the business is real.
I, I,
Honestly speaking,
Atronics or whatever. Do you know
yeah.
that business? I'm gonna tell you guys right now. That business is a mechanic business,
No
and
way.
Bro, Ben, even if it's mechanic business, even though people make money from mechanic now,
Well,
now,
they make magani.
but
but
the thing is, you have to be transparent, and this is my issue with the culture. I have a real issue that people are never transparent because at the end of the day, even if you're saying Brother Ben, he's now taking stuff from social media. Let me tell you, yeah, there's an incident in the UK that happened. I don't want to go into details in a prison. Yeah, it was recorded. Within 2 days, the police have got involved. Even if you delete it off social media, they can get it back. There's
yeah,
ways to get back stuff that you scrub. Even my Facebook profile that I deleted 6, 7 years ago, they can get it back if they want to. So, and my issue is that if you're deleting stuff from social media, what are you hiding? So my issue is, yeah, is be transparent. That's all. And then whoever it is in terms of partners, if they see the dirt and they still want to marry you, all good to you. That's your choice. But I think people need to be transparent.
mm-hmm. Let me quickly just recognize my sisters here. Thank you, everyone. O'Shea, I see you. Thanks for being here. Gladys Emmanuel, Didi, my girl. How you day? New Wine Skin, you're welcome, Princess, and everybody. And of course, our Obudo Tonia, you're welcome. Cherish Olivia, thanks, Mama. This matter, we need to look into it. That's why I'm just like kind of like concerned, like, how come our sisters are missing the red flags? Now, to give this guy small credit and give Sharon credit too, there is a chance that he might have tell Sharon everything about his past and all that. But the aspect I don't like
Hmm.
is that it seems that he's control of everything that was going on. And I'm getting that from how he was erasing his footprint, his digital footprint. That
Yeah,
is
because he wants to control the narrative.
exactly. So that's the first thing I really don't like. And then secondly, in the wedding, guys, I have a YouTube channel. My business YouTube channel is called 365 Media TV. You can go check it out. I have over 850 something videos on that channel, and it's all from me covering events. I have lost count of how many weddings I've covered, and I've seen the behavior this guy display on their wedding day on multiple occasions. I'm telling you, if you look at all the video these folks shared so far, this guy is like 50% into the wedding. The wedding is more of Sharon, and all energy he's giving out is
Mm-hmm.
the way I read it. He's
He's
just
not
trying to
interested.
capture, he's just trying to capture Sharon's attention. This guy is not in that wedding. I will tell you this for free. When men and
Hmm.
women are getting married and they are happy to be wedded together and they
Yes.
have no skeleton in their cupboard, you will see that as much as the lady, the bride,
Mm-hmm.
is having fun,
Mm-hmm.
you will also see the groom having fun with his friends.
Can I say something, Brother Ben? Let me tell you what happened at my wedding. There were so many red flags. That's why I said the honey babe you know now is not the honey babe you knew before. I had my photographer saying, "What's wrong with your husband?" My husband was crying in the wedding. No joke of a lie. Crying in my wedding. He was unhappy. Everybody was like, "Did did your mom force honey babe to marry?" It's like I was forcing him to marry me. So everything you're saying, I resonate with it, and that's why I'm just laughing because everybody makes their choices. And like I said, I've dealt with my choice and I've moved on. But he was not in the wedding. He was sitting on his own. He wouldn't dance with me. We couldn't cut the cake together. He was acting funny. Everybody came up to me telling me, "What is wrong with your husband?" No, I'm not
Are
lying.
you
This actually happened
serious?
to me. I'm not joking, Sister Natu. Literally everybody came up to me. It was a drama. It was so embarrassing and it was so bad. Like I said, there was, but the difference with me is like I saw the red flags, but
Mhm.
I allowed people to pressure me to marry. I'm gonna take accountability for that. The only good thing out of my marriage is that I have my beautiful son and he's a good dad. But I'm just telling you, everything you said resonates with me because I experienced it.
Mhm. Yeah. So, Sister Natu, hello, Sister Natu.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, I guess you've seen some of the videos, right? What do you make of his containers? His body language in those videos. Just be sincere, my sister. What do you make of it? I understand you might not be paying attention for on that, but for me, I've covered a lot of wedding, like I'm saying. I've lost count. I've covered over 100 weddings here in abroad.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, whenever I'm hired to cover a wedding, we used to
Mm,
pre-wedding consultation
yeah.
where we're gonna discuss how the media are gonna be. And one thing I usually ask couple is that I will ask the bride, what was your wedding dream like? Your wedding,
Mm,
what were your expectations? How do you want it to be? Have you seen any video online or something that you wanted to recreate something similar? Some ladies really don't even know about the media aspect. They were just focused on their attires and all that. But the moment I bring that up, that's when they'll be like, hey, I saw one video where friends are talking about the bride. Is it possible to interview my friends? So these are some of the things we do during consultation. Then I will ask the husband, bro, me and you now. Most times when I'm going to talk to the husband, the wife will not be there. I will be like, bro, me and you, how you want me this parole day? Say you self, you like social media team. Make I give you some shot, some private shot, personal shot with you and your boys or anything. What do you want? Now, if the man tells me, you know what, just do what you can do, Jerry. Let's just get this thing go. I will try to find out, do you have concern about the expenses? Because sometimes some wedding, you get to spend a lot of money. And because you are spending a lot as a man, sometimes the pressure will take away the flair, all the vibes, everything. Men usually don't think much about that. But if the man tells me, let's just do what we want to do and go now, then that's when I will change the conversation to something like, hey, bro, this is your wedding. My prayer is that everybody get married once in a lifetime. After this wedding, the next thing you're gonna do will be wedding anniversary. So you have to enjoy the moment. People are coming to celebrate you and your wife. But the energy you are giving me right now is like you just want to appear just to get it done. And then the man might start to get share up and say, no, 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 nothing like that. Oh, it's just because all this camera thing, I know just today like it. Then we start talking. Once I notice that the wife is into the wedding, the husband is not into the wedding. And sometimes you will see the reverse in some other scenario whereby the husband is the one that want to do all the fame, all the vibe, all the more or less ball. and the wife will just be like, just get it done and go. So that is where I'm coming from. So when I look at a wedding ceremony, I can tell who is present and not present in that wedding. In this Sharon own, I won't lie to you, that dude was there to satisfy Sharon. He just want to everything Sharon want, but he's not really feeling the vibe. I haven't seen any video of him and his friend or picture of him and his no. Now, maybe we are here now. Just tell me if you see anyone. If anybody has seen it, send it to me.
But the issue is, why do you want him to be excited? Is this not his third or fourth marriage? No vex. He's done it how many times? No, to me, I'm just thinking from that point of view. Is like, if you've been married, right, 3 or 4 times, you've done this. This is how many rodeos do you want to go around? So the guy is not tripping because he's done it so many times. But so he's just doing it for the wife. That's how I see it.
Honey babe, the pressure for everybody is they are so in love. Sharon,
but wedding is a lot. I did it once and it was a nightmare. He's done it how many times? He's tired.
Now, what I think is happening to dude, I don't know what is on his mind, but sometimes what I think goes on is that, it is, you can easily fool a woman, lie to her, give her all promises. Oh, we are going to wear. Then you all start planning everything. And then when the D-Day comes, he might get emotional. He might start thinking about his past. Am I really sure I want to do this? Now I'm putting myself out there publicly. Remember, nobody knows this guy from then to now. Now everybody is talking about him. If you go to all Nigerian blogs now, everybody is talking about him. So he might really feel like, man, I think my past is going to come out. And, I just feel like something is not right. It is not the way they hype this wedding. That is not how it goes. Okay. And then coming to comparison between Davido and Sharon's wedding, I saw a comment from Sissy earlier where Sissy said, actually, the attires and everything, they are way better than Davido's own. For me, when I look at wedding, I don't even consider maybe your attire is expensive or whatever. What I'm concerned about is, are you happy? Are you doing this for the longest? Because you can spend $10 million. You can spend any amount of you want on a wedding. If both of you are not truly sincere to each other and you are not truly in love, now both go end them. We have been on this street for long now. We know it is not all about the ceremony. The ceremony is just pepper them. Let's be honest.
Totally.
Yeah. And whenever they compared the wedding to Davido's wedding, I always said this, that look, people are missing the fact that Davido had a fun wedding. Davido and Chioma, they both enjoy their wedding. They are not acting. Sharon and this dude, they are acting. Almost all throughout the video, now acting. Make I don't lie. I'm sorry. They did great. I loved all the hall, the decoration, clothing and all that. But 70% of the time, these people are acting for the camera. Sometimes I tell brides, we are in the era of Instagram now. When I'm covering a wedding, and I quickly noticed that the bride is so concerned about her appearance. She's so concerned about how people will post. And should you record? Have you recorded that Snapchat? Oh, yeah, do it. Let's do it. I usually call them and say, sis, I know it's your wedding. I'm happy for you. I want you to have maximum fun. But please, I want you to be present in your wedding. Because you can actually have a wedding and not be present. If you see people who are at their wedding and you can see them frowning, shouting, talking to people or doing something, they are distracted because they are concerned about stuff that are not relevant to that particular moment in time. Do you feel me? I've had clients that after their wedding, we have to take down some of their video and start creating multiple shots. Why? Because she was so focused on what is happening in the hall rather than what is going on between she and her husband and the fact that people came there to celebrate them. So when you look at Davido's wedding and these people's wedding, this is Nollywood wedding. This is a wedding that let me pepper everybody. Make them know say I get level. Davido's wedding is not about pepper. Davido's wedding is about Eja Ashayo. Let us drink, more dance, Eja Buga. And of course, Davido's wedding is going to be rough. And when you have a wedding where your friends turns up for you, Bagbe, you cannot control everything. Anybody who has been to those kind of wedding before, when you are a great person, a great woman, a great guy, and you invite everybody to come and celebrate you, there are limits to what you can do. At Davido's wedding, all the people there, they are superstars. Is there anybody you want to tell, sit down there, don't get up? You can't. Everybody want to be seen. But the more important thing is that they're having fun. But at Sharon's wedding, guys,
But
always
when people had fun at Sharon's wedding, people had fun. I don't want to explain something. You see, what people were comparing was at Davido's wedding, there were a lot of people, and people felt like it was crowded. Do you understand what I'm saying? But what people do not understand is that Davido is a people's person. If Davido get road seven, where they know go get Ivy, so that everybody feel come. You know, I think they like people. Do you understand? And then from what we've heard from the history, Sharon dated this guy whose name is Farouk. There's also a friend to Toke, and there's a rift between her and Toke about the guy that led them to breaking up because the guy wanted to marry Sharon. Toke didn't want him to marry because she was getting the guy on the side and she was getting all these extra gifts. Toke has posted a couple of pictures of the guy sending her gifts, and he's just her friend in quote. So, like you said, this is something like more of a pepper them gang. Do you understand? So you know, since sometimes if you won't go do pepper, you go do yourself.
Abby.
Like somebody when they tell me the other day, they do car. You see one girl, you want to do show of wait, you go get accident. Now I no get car again. Now they can't take with this.
Let's pepper them. Let's pepper them. Auntie, you go pepper some
Huh?
people, go pepper yourself in return. No. If care
I
is
think
not.
I
Now
think
the
I
thing
think
be
it's all
that
about
now.
I
So
think
I
it's all
think
about maturity.
yeah, and then Sharon overdid it. I'm not going to say overdid it because honestly, ladies, right? If you're the wedding, you will know some things that you want to do. Sometimes you go extra, sometimes you do under. People say you want to show, but this is something that happens once in a lifetime. Unless you get plans, say you want divorce later, can't remarry, so you go do another bigger one. If you don't get plans, you want to do it once and for all. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's her wedding. She can do whatever she wants to do. That's the truth. But again, you want to be yourself. You don't want it in a way that you are people would see like all the fakeness, like it's all clearing. Like the guy, some guys are stiff. Some people are not people's person. Mother is not a people's person. But at some point you can lose guard, and that's small and forget instead. Then you come back again and close himself up. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Like we went for a graduation party or so. This guy was just sitting there pressing his phone like he didn't say anybody. They just put one music. The guy just lose guard and went and danced. Everybody was like, "What just happened?" And he came back again and sat down. So there are people that are like that. Want to give him benefit of doubt. But is that social media cleanliness that is my problem? Do you understand?
Social media, no be anybody mate.
We want to
not
clean
anybody.
everything.
It's
See,
not anybody's mentor.
we are in a digital era. You can't mess
You
up
better
like
be
that.
careful. That social media will catch you.
That's
Something has happened something happened in the UK that someone sent by WhatsApp. Within the same day, police has already arrested the woman. Social media is not a joke. Better be careful.
it. All right. Now, as we bring in this show to an end, let me just do some question and answer here. I see you, Sister Marriott. How are you doing? Mary, is that Mary Joe? Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, CC, everybody. Now, as we bring this show to an end, let us begin to extract the lessons real quick. Joy's Reality, Marriott, thank you, guys. Love you, love you. Oh, my sister is here. Desi. Desi, the
Uh-huh.
woman with Desi, the woman with the magnetic vibe.
Sorry, Brother Ben, I'm just seeing something that someone said that did he actually hide his face at the engagement?
Initially, the pictures she was posting online, she was hiding his face.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And you
I think
know,
she was the one that was hiding him.
Why
yes,
would you hide? Why would you put? Okay, I can't speak. Sorry, it doesn't make sense to me. If you want to hide him, don't announce it.
yeah,
Don't
I think
make
that kind of heightened.
don't make no sense. Why
It,
would you announce it, put a video, and then hide his face? Don't announce it. Don't put a video. Then no one needs to know.
you know, the thing they do in Nigeria is
Yeah, it's a
especially
culture thing. I don't get it.
some of these our celebrities who have collected breakfast before, what they do is
Yeah, okay.
when they finally found a man, they
Mm,
do the face quick, quick, so that people will not the diggers association. Wow. You see what is happening now? They are digging
mm,
out. Sharon husband out. I just pray that wherever they are for honeymoon, I pray they took
mm.
phone away so that she don't go to social media. Because if she goes social
Yes.
media, hey, hey, you know, for social media, when she sees this post, she go be like, what? The wedding we spent over 15, 20 million naira. And you people
Oh,
are in here to say
mm,
my husband is this, my husband is that.
wow.
Oh, Johnny Allen said the hiding of his face during the engagement was intentional because of his
Because
past.
of his house.
You see,
Wow.
but just like Honey Babe said now, to me,
Mm.
that's another red flag. If you can't be
Cool
proud again,
standard.
why?
Yeah.
Why do it? You
The
feel
thing
me?
is, yeah, if it's being transparent to you, is like with me, yeah, no one else matters. I know I love to come on and have my opinion, but this is all I always comment on the lessons. If I know that I have been transparent with my partner, I don't give a damn what anybody else thinks.
Why?
So if he knows that he's been transparent with his Mongol Park ways or whatever, why are you hiding your face?
Right?
Because
Okay,
all that matters is that your wife is fine with you and you've told her the truth.
right? Oh, cool. Now let's just start to round this thing up with this.
Braban, so real quick, right? Let me add.
Uh,
And this is part of the lessons too. I think
Mm,
one of the things that this woke generation that are taking out that have been happening before that we feel like it's cultural and everybody now is woke, they want to do things their own way.
yeah.
Back in the days, before you marry a girl or before a girl marries a man, they'll have to go and investigate. Hausa people call it
Exactly. That's what
bincike.
I said. Because look what happened with my situation. Sorry,
Yes,
to interject, Sister Natu. Because we didn't investigate, I now, with my foolishness, I stand up to the mistake I made, marry someone I shouldn't. So I
yeah.
think you're right, Sister Natu. I'll let you continue.
So
mhm.
Hausa people call it bincike. Do you understand? They want to know where the guy is coming from, his family history. But this woke generation used to call it
Mm-mm.
village people.
Hmm.
They will say they're trying to block them from marrying the love of their life. Nobody's going to live your life for you, and that's how people will be getting in trouble.
Hmm.
But if they have done BTK for you and tell you that this guy has been married three times, so and all the women have patterns, you want to become a statistics, you now borrow yourself sense, or your family will say if they bring dowry, we will not collect. But
Okay.
because all the people belong to coconut head WhatsApp group, they want to decide for themselves. And another problem again is that if a girl is making money for herself and is the one sponsoring her family, she decides what happens. Make
Bam.
her bring cause Mona said I no collect,
Sorry, can
Mona
you
say
repeat that? I didn't hear that.
when a girl is making her money and she's sponsoring her family,
Yes.
like she decides what happens. Do you understand? I'm bringing
Okay.
your
Yes.
husband.
Sorry, I get you,
I
Sister
don't want
Natu.
too many questions.
Yes.
I don't want problem. Me, I don't bring husband. Then her parents will not
Yes.
say okay. So when she
Yes.
brings your
Yes.
husband, she will
Yes.
not. Everything they will say. The father will say, ah, he has collected. Oh, it's okay,
Mhm.
and they can't
Mhm.
say anything again. So
Totally.
that's a problem. So we're taking that thing
Definitely.
from culture, we're taking it out, and it's what is breaking marriages because we don't give
Definitely.
our families the privilege. They call it village people. It's not village people. It's I'm
Okay.
telling you, that's what people say. Because by the time
No,
they
I
go and
agree
do
with you.
Bincike and say there's something wrong with the guy, they'll say, ah, we nearly marry you. But village people don't let us marry. It's not village people. Something is just wrong. And it's not gonna work out. But we feel like
I.
we know it. The things in our school, na be the thing. We know go notebook past our parents.
Hmm.
Now I think they
Mm,
cause us for inside this trouble. Now this is what is bringing this Sharon's issue. If you
Yeah.
allow our family to do BTK, we'll have not been here. But it's all good.
yeah. Sister Natu, I agree with Sister Natu from the point of view is that if I'd have known certain things, because I found out after the fact, I found out a lot of things when I was actually divorcing my ex-husband that probably I should have found out if there was the proper investigation. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just telling you the facts. And I believe that if you know certain things and someone brings those information into the forum and you decide that, you know what, I don't care, then at least you know so that when the things scatter, you got no one to blame but yourself.
Yes. So
But at least you know the information. It's different if you don't know. But I think if this lady Sharon knows and she's happy to marry him, let's just leave it.
yeah.
It is well.
Yeah. Okay. Now we Auntie B is gonna go live in about 5 to 10 minutes. So, and I know I don't want to keep you guys there when Auntie B is live because I would like to hear these bars go too. I guess we actually changed her title, and Auntie B initially planned to do a show, and then when she began to gather more information, Auntie B changed the title. I was just laughing. All right, I want to ask the big sisters here. I think Sharon made a very valid point.
Mhm.
Marriott said, I saw it somewhere here. Marriott said the reason Sharon was hiding the man's face was because she was dating him while his divorce is yet to be finalized. So I think
Okay.
that kind of makes sense.
I,
Um,
but can I answer that question? This is why I said you should, as much as we say that, yes, there's choices, it's all about morality. There's right and there's wrong. If you know that you're too ashamed to show your man because you was checking him when he was divorcing, then you need to ask yourself that maybe you shouldn't have put yourself in that situation. Because if you are now exposing your man, you need to be in the back of your head. You need to know that all the choices you've made have been right. Now, I don't understand why, if you know that you have a timeline or a lap regarding divorce or whatever, why are you so ashamed of showing him? Then you
okay.
should have been checking him when he's still not legally divorced.
All right. Now, for the benefit of the younger ones who might come across this video, let us quickly do a yes or no, maybe brief explanation to clear the air as we round up. I want to talk about the red flags, and you ladies knows way better than I do. You know me, now coconut approach me at the gate. So, so number one, Sister Natu and Honey Babe, my sweet Honey Babe, as well
Thank
as
you.
all the beautiful sisters in the chat. My first question as we round up is this: Is lack of digital footprint a red flag or not? If you want to
Yes
advise
and no. I
a
think
young,
yes and no. I really would have an issue. See, I'm very old school in some ways. I'm not even on Facebook. I'm not even on Instagram. I only do it to network. But for me, I would have an issue with someone being very a lot on social media. That would give me a red flag. But at the same time, not having a digital footprint would make me suspect him more. So it's a
remember,
yes and no. I don't know if I'm confusing you.
yeah,
Yes and no.
I get it. So maybe when I round up, I'll come back and address that. Sister Natu, what's your take? Yes or no?
I think I'm on yes or no too with Honey Bay. Because it
Really?
depends on the person. Because
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
my twin sister haven't logged into her Facebook since like 8 years ago.
You see? Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
the
yes.
link
I'm
is there.
trying. Yeah, I'm trying to force her now to do it because she's doing business and she has to do that. So some people are social butterflies, some are not. But
Okay.
if you have a kind of business, there should be a kind of social media presence.
Right,
So
exactly.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
in investigations for a business person, social media presence is very important.
Mm-hmm.
If
Okay.
there's no
All
social media presence, it's a red flag for us.
right.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Let's
Yeah, it's a
quickly
big red
move on
flag.
to the next one. And for that question, Sisi said yes, it's a red flag. Cherish Olivia said yes, a red flag. Desi Unlimited said it's a red flag. Didi said yes, and Gotcha,
A big one. She said it's a big red flag.
Godchild, how you doing? She said I support Sharon's marriage. Everybody support it. We're just
We
trying to.
support it now. It's a business.
Uh, Joyce Reality say they have been married for a few months though. Okay, so we have more yeses for that red
Yeah.
flag. So for the young
Okay.
people that are watching, please understand if you meet him and he says he's a billionaire. Now the way they call billionaire in Nigeria now,
Yeah.
everybody is just billionaire, billionaire. Young folks, listen. If a man comes to you and he give you the impression that he's this rich guy, he's so
Mm-hmm,
wealthy
mm-hmm,
and all that,
mm-hmm.
he has businesses, he's doing fine. And if you can't find his digital red flag, at least
Mm,
Nick then your business must have a website that has
totally.
there has to be something about you. You can't be a billionaire underground or in a vacuum. There should be
Yeah. All right.
you do business with and all that. So for me, I'm gonna go with yes. If you don't have
Totally.
that footprint it's a red flag. So number two, love bombing. Is it a red
Yeah.
flag or no?
Definitely, because I've experienced it. Definitely.
So it's a red flag for you.
Totally. Because the thing is, I'm gonna be honest. I remember when I met my ex-husband. Within 2 weeks, he was telling me he loved me. He was like, I didn't, I was very skeptical, but I still allowed myself to be pulled into it. But yeah, who's loving someone at 2 weeks? Come on.
Sister Natu, is that a red flag too? Okay, maybe I should clarify the love bombing a
Big
little bit.
red flag, oh, big red flag.
I'm
Love
glad
bombing is
you
a
agree.
big. I've
Big
experienced
one.
love bombing, so forget about it.
But
Thank
I've
you.
experienced, yes, I've experienced love bombing, and let me tell you, those people who do that guy, like I remember, if I go to Nigeria, he will cancel work and drive me from Kaduna to Abuja. It's bad like that.
Wow.
That person, he sit down in church and hold my hand in church, like this is my girl. Me, I just be
oh,
feeling myself like,
okay,
madam. Oh shit. Ah, thunder fire devil, I
I
beg.
feel you, sister Natu. I feel you.
So I understand what Sharon is going through, but listen, you have to borrow yourself sense sometimes
oh
because
my
that
Thank
love
you,
bombing thing is real.
Kaka.
You have no idea.
Hmm.
Ah, if I
It's
can't
that's
big
explain
one.
to you, but I bet even you say, okay, I think I understand with Sharon. Wallahi,
Uh,
like any trip that I'm going to that is more than 30 minutes, you don't let me drive, you drive me. You leave work and drive me. Do you
oh,
know what that means?
oh,
the
okay.
love was tracking him, sister Natu. The love was
Ah,
tracking him.
and
Come
then the
on.
person just went MIA all of a sudden. I just couldn't find him again.
Not to let me just quickly chip this in. Do you
Yeah.
know that husband and wife, a husband who's been married with his wife for quite some time, he can also
Mhm.
look up to his wife in order to manipulate her. Do you agree?
True. True. Yeah, that's possible, but I think it's different because you're married. But I think
That's totally
someone that
different.
you don't
Like somebody
know
that's
is
trying to
literally,
get you.
yeah,
Yeah.
someone that you don't know within 2 weeks is saying he loves you. That's it. You can't make it's a different comparison to
Or
you
engaging you
getting
after
loved
two
once you're married.
months. Where are we
Exactly.
rushing to,
No,
sir?
2 weeks, mate. 2 weeks. The guy tried it. 2 weeks.
Wow. Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
see, I can understand people that say that when we started
He
talking, we
says
knew.
it.
Like
He
for me
says
and my
it. Can
husband,
you imagine?
when we started talking, both of us knew what we wanted. You understand? But we didn't start talking marriage till we're like more than 6 months gone before we
That's
started
different.
letting
Yeah,
the
yeah,
situation
yeah,
roll. Do you understand?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
He said
that's
he
but
loved
two
me.
months proposing. Oh my
Sister
goodness.
Natu, thank you, my sister.
Funke!
Well,
Apostle was here of this.
are you kidding me? Joy Reality said, I say it's a red flag because social media saved me from a guy that was getting married while asking me out. You see?
I had the same experience actually. I was dating someone and I showed my friend his photo. I showed my friend his photo and she went on Facebook and she said this guy's married. So it happened to me as
Oh
well.
Jesus! Oh
Yeah,
my God!
exactly. Yeah,
Oh,
my
so let me
friend.
tell you,
Yeah.
there's this guy. I was going to show man person yesterday. There was this guy that I dated briefly. He was from the area where I was in Nigeria, and my cousin found out, and my cousin sent me a message on Facebook and said he was love bombing me at that time. So he's a serial dater. So he will love bomb you for like 3, 4, 5 months, and then he'll just switch and get another person. So how he got off me was I started dating one girl after 1 month he engaged her. That was what led to our breakup. And this girl later leaving him and got married to someone else. So when my cousin was trying to tell me that, oh, chat me up, I have a message for you. And the guy just started harassing my cousin that what do you want to tell her? That they tell your friend and they marry your friend and so what. So I felt my cousin was jealous.
Okay. I know Auntie Bisho started, so I just wanted to round up real quick. There is still a lot of
But
discussion,
it's crazy.
and hopefully we can come back. In fact, I
Sure.
think my supervisor approved my vacation. I think from tomorrow I'm supposed to be on vacation, so I could get time. They do a
Okay.
lot of Uncle Beno's stuff.
No
Now, the
problem.
next question, I have just 4 questions anyway, and this goes to everybody too, including my sisters in the chat.
Hmm.
A twice divorced man, is he a red flag? If a man is divorced twice, should we consider that a red flag or not?
Because I'm from the north, and
Mhm.
you have women like divorcing a couple of times and remarrying, it's not
Mm-hmm.
really you want to check and see what it is. You want to do your
Fantastic.
investigation,
Yeah.
not based
Mm.
on what he's telling you. Because I'm gonna ask myself, if I'm divorced twice, will I still want? I believe in love. Oh. I'm a lover girl, and I believe in the institution of marriage.
You
So
believe
I
in
go try.
love,
I go try till it
Lover
work.
girl.
Yeah, but after being a prestige member, like I think I want to work on myself. I don't want to do it back to back.
Sure.
But if you see somebody that has done back to
Fantastic.
back, you want to like do an investigation and know what the issue was, not
Mm-hmm.
only based on what the person tells you. Do you understand? You want to look
Eh,
at the pattern. You want to look
Yeah.
at the pattern. You want to look at the history. You want to look at the person's background and all those stuff. So honestly, it's a 95% not a
hmm.
red flag and just 5% yes.
Oh, really?
Um,
All
I'm
right.
of a different opinion, to be honest, because I have a relative that's on her second divorce, and she's already thinking next relationship. That's a red flag to me. So for me, I'm being honest because it's like, why are you jumping from relationship to relationship? You haven't even finalized your divorce, and you're already thinking about the next relationship. And I think my issue is you've been divorced twice, babe. You need to kind of unpack and analyze certain things as to your second divorce, and you're not even 45. So I think for me, I would have an issue with someone that has been divorced twice, just from the opinion, did you not learn from the first divorce? I would ask questions, and obviously if it's a case where the person was to explain to me, I would still want to. I don't know. Can you ask the ex-wife? I think it's weird. I think everyone's going to give their own opinion. And like I said, your opinion can be different to what actually happened. So I really don't know. But I think second divorce is a red flag.
All right. To me as a man, I see Sister Desi said it's a no, that
Mhm.
being divorced twice for a man is not a red flag. Sister Desi, is that what you're saying? But here's what I'm gonna say. Thank you,
Yeah.
Sister Natu. Thank you, honey babe, because I
Thank
know
you.
we have to go show Auntie
Hmm.
some love. We're gonna definitely have a part two of this show. By God's grace, we might have that tomorrow. Then we can dig further. But for now, I got to let you guys go. Sister Natu, your last word, and honey babe, your last word.
Women, do your homework. Oh. Don't let age, don't let age pressure you because I feel like Sharon was just the place everybody's getting married is our own
Bridget.
turn too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let age and family pressure you. Do your homework. Work on yourself too.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you don't work on yourself, you attract what you're running away from.
Hmm. Um, I would bet, like I said, I try to be real, and that's why I'm being quite, open in my past. I would everything that Sister Natu said. Don't allow pressure. I allow pressure to push me into a relationship I shouldn't have got into, and don't allow age or pressure or age shaming to stop you. Do you? My brother is engaged and he's 48. Everybody says he will never get married, but he found the woman for him, and he's gonna get married in New York next year, and we're all gonna be there. I know it's different for women, but don't. The thing is, I got
Yay!
married.
I'm waiting for my invite.
Yeah, I got married, and within 6 months, the marriage literally got destroyed. So, as quick as you marry, as
Mm,
quickly you can divorce. So, make sure you research, you take time to know the person because you only want to do this marriage once.
mm. Thank you. Thank you, my sister. So we're gonna be back tomorrow, and tomorrow we're gonna look at love bombing. That's just what we'll cover tomorrow. Thank you, Sister Natu. Thank you,
Thank
Honey.
you.
God
Take
bless
care.
you. That's
Bye.
love you so much. UCC and all my sisters here. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you all. Sister Desi, Marriott, Didi, Luke, New Wine Skill, Cherish Olivia, Queen Otagada, everybody, thank you. Thank you for being part of today's show. So, tomorrow we're going to be back, and tomorrow we're going to look at love bombing. This love bombing is a big deal. And I know this is where a lot of young ladies, those who are in their late 20s and those who are in like their mid 30s, this is where they make a lot of mistakes. They really don't understand how love bombing works. And if you can't recognize love bombing, there is no way you can protect yourself from it. So we're gonna be talking about that tomorrow. This is Uncle Ben channel. my purpose is to just help educate the younger ones so that they don't make some of the mistake people like us have made in the past. So love bombing is a big deal, and at the beginning of this show, I described four components of love bombing, and I said if a guy is gonna bomb you, he's gonna have that physical appeal, that physical appearance. You will see him and you feel like, wow, I like him. His feet, look at he's well built. He walks out. He has six pack. Oh, the guy is cool. So that's number one. That physical appeal is there, and when you see it, girls, I know. You want now that six pack when I just the look, then you start thinking, imagining stuff like the way this guy if this guy go down, man, this guy goes scatter area. Hey, boom, physical appearance. And then another component that I spoke about was money. Most time when people want to love bomb you, they will have money, and the only thing is that they might not really be financially buoyant like want to make it to look like. So we will dissect all this tomorrow. And I also mentioned attention and affection. So hopefully the big sisters and brothers, they're going to be here tomorrow and they will help us break it down so that you younger ones, you can recognize those signs and red flags of somebody trying to love bomb you into surrender. All right, I'm gonna draw the curtain here. Shout out to Sharon Ooja. I wish Sharon and her husband a happy married life, and I also wish my baby girl Chioma and Davido a happy married life. And because today's topic is all about double standards, I explained at the beginning of the show that the reason I'm doing the show is because I find out online in-laws are kind of comparing Chioma Davido's wedding to Sharon's wedding, and why some of them who had condemned Chioma in the past, just after her wedding. So many of them have condemned her that why would she marry Davido? Davido is a cheat. Davido has baby mama. She saw the red flag, she walked into it. And yet, this same set of people who are criticizing Chioma, calling her names and judging her, they are now praising Sharon. And on the other side, Sharon is married to a man who is a serial husband. This guy married women for a career. In fact, I think he holds the championship belt. If everything they say about him is real, this guy definitely holds on to the belt of the most successful husband. It's like he married fine women for fun. All the wives they've shown so far, they are all beautiful, gorgeous, and they have similar features, just like Sharon did. All right. So please understand what we're talking about here. So tomorrow, join me again. Please hit the like button as you are leaving. God bless you. I appreciate everybody for being part of today's show. My name is Benoru, and as usual, I come here, I do three things. Number one, I rant. When I rant, that means there is something going on that I'm really not a fan of. There is something I really don't like. So when I don't like something, I will rant. And if I don't rant, I will do movie review. Movie review is when I see some Nigeria, American, or any movie at all that teaches boys and girls how to become high-valued men and women. I will do a review of the show. Thank you, Didi. Didi, I asked you to send me message for social media. Send me message. Make I get your cash out. Make I buy you that NSC where I promise. Now, small bottle, sir. I don't want me you go drink NSC. Come begin to give my brother gas goes for house. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Mama. So, as I was saying, I do movie reaction. I'll take my time, watch 2-3 hours long movie, and then I'll break it down, extract the lesson. I also do social commentary. Social commentary is where we do stuff like this. Most time we do it on the live show. Our live show is called Coffee Show. Okay, so if you are part of this platform, just know that when we are having a coffee show, we are about to go live. Okay, so don't forget, I do rants, I do movie review, and I do coffee show where I go live. However, one more thing that I'm gonna do that I'm just waiting for YouTube to give us monetization and membership access is that I am good at small business development. So I'm gonna be sharing some of the small businesses that you guys can invest in, how you can start it, and I will try my best to guide you guys on how to do it so that you can make that passive income. Having said all that, thank you all for joining me. To all our social media freelancer members who are on this show today, thank you. God bless you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow. From my comfort zone here in the city of Austin, Texas, I say bye bye for now.